Hey y'all, let me show y'all how I made this meal for dinner tonight. So I started off with some turkey drums and I went in with some oil and then all of my seasonings. And I made sure I seasoned this well because turkey do need more seasoning than chicken. So I did go in with a lot of seasoning, but it was most definitely tasty. After that, I went in and mixed in all the seasonings to make sure that the seasoning is evenly coated on all the pieces of meat. And then I let that marinate in the refrigerator, and then I decided to put them in a glass cooking dish. I had about maybe 5 to place in there, so it wasn't too many, so they was all able to fit in this glass dish. Then I made sure I got all the seasoning out. I did not play. I need all that seasoning. Then I went in with some onions. I picked quite a bit of onions because I do know that onions give off their own flavor. And I just placed those onions all over the meat to ensure that each piece of meat had enough onions. And then I went in with some chicken broth and some golden mushrooms. This is the main character of the meal. This is what makes the meal for the meat. So I mixed it all together. And then once I mixed it all together, I went in and powdered on top of the meat to ensure that it's covered in that so it can cook with that, so it can do what it needs to do. Then after that, I went in with some foil. I did put 2 pieces of foil over this to ensure that everything stays inside while it cooks. Nothing is let out. It gets as tender as it need to be. And then after an hour of being in the oven, this is how it looked. And then I went in with basting the meat to ensure that nothing is dry once I put it back inside of the oven. So yeah, I just made sure I basted all of that. And as you can see, it's coming along and it's only been an hour. Right? So now we're going to put that back in the oven for about maybe 30 minutes. And then while that's in the oven, we're going to start our yellow rice. So, of course, you have to start off with boiling your water and then adding in your rice. And then I went in with some bouillon seasoning just to give it a little bit more flavor since it is water and it don't have any flavor. And then I stirred it up and then placed the lid on top of it so it could cook for the amount of time that it needs to. And then here's the chicken after being in the oven for 30 minutes. It's not chicken, it's turkey, but it do look like chicken, but it is actually turkey drum. So then I decided to go in with some green beans and with this butter that I love so much just to give it some more flavor, and some chicken bouillon seasoning, of course, and then let that cook. And then now we have to cook our bread, which is crescent roll, and I love this butter. I love to put this on any bread that I'm baking, and it came out so good. And then here's the plate after everything. Y'all should really cook this meal. It was so good, especially them turkey drums. They was the highlight of the meal. They was so good.